Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, the Illblurmatic.
Welcome back to Illblurmatic, and today we are talking about Marvel and also Disney. Pretty much Disney is suing to keep superheroes from being terminated from copyrights. And the thing is, this is a very interesting thing because, man, it's looking bad. Certain Marvel heroes that are pretty much the ones that they're going after. Let me just talk about those that they're going after for this termination for copyright. And it's definitely interesting. Spider-Man is one of them. I do know that. Black Widow is number 2. Doctor Strange is another one. Iron Man, that's another one too. And there are also many more. So this thing with this lawsuit is kind of looking kind of weird, man. I understand pretty much Disney wants to keep the money flowing in for their movies because Disney's already got pretty much they've done great with what they're doing with Marvel. They bought Marvel. Disney's the parent company. They're the smaller company. And they're just probably trying to keep the money running. They're like, look, we want to use these characters. But the problem is the heirs of the Marvel characters. And let's talk about the creators that families that sued or are trying to sue Marvel probably as well. Stan Lee, not surprising. Also Steve Ditko, also Gene Coleman. So this is something that is definitely kind of a tug of war. You know what I'm saying? You're like, wow, like this definitely could get ugly. My thing about this is, I often wonder like why certain characters, why this is happening now. I think, maybe, I'm not saying that it is true. This is just a speculation. I think that they had an agreement when these creators were alive and stuff, honestly. And I think with this situation, maybe Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, and like I said, the other guy that I mentioned may have had some type of agreement like, yo, this is our intellectual property. But in order for you to use this intellectual property for a certain amount of time and years, you will have to get through our heirs of our estates. You know what I'm saying? No matter what Marvel character it was, I think that was the process. And I think what's going on now is that Disney see that their time is running up. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's time for something else because they say, yo, we need some more money. You're using our characters, whether it's in video games, TV shows, you know what I'm saying? These 3 different things, probably even in comic books and stuff. And they're just kind of like, yeah, you're doing a great job with this, but we need some money. You can't just keep thinking you're going to use these characters and thinking that this is it. And it kind of sucks to see this. I mean, we saw this with Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby also sued Disney a while back in 2014. And it's kind of sad, his people of his estate, I should say, because he's been passed. And maybe that's why we never got a Silver Surfer movie. I think that's the reason that kind of pertains to it. Maybe the lawsuit. And the thing is, I really want to see the characters stay. But the thing is, if they have to go to court to this, it's going to look ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because Marvel's already have an organized schedule for their next like upcoming movies and shows like Phase 4. They're like pretty much ahead of the game. Like they're nearly like kind of like, hey, we got to get ready for Phase 5. But the problem is now Phase 5 could be totally different due to some of these characters. Like I said, we may not see Doctor Strange for Doctor Strange 3. We may not see an Avengers 5. So certain characters, if Disney cannot win this lawsuit, it's definitely going to be bad look. It's definitely going to be a bad look for Disney. Because the thing is, they use these characters But the thing is, if the families win, that means that they can take those characters back. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So the process behind it, it kind of it sucks to see that this is going on behind the scenes. But then the thing is, Disney, do y'all really want to take someone else to court? You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing about this. We already see the situation with Scarlett Johansson and, you know, the Black Widow. I'm not sure if Disney is willing to take them to court unless Bob Iger's like, yo, we gonna take y'all to court. We gonna take y'all to court, right? You know, Disney CEO. So it's very interesting to hear about this, but then it kind of sucks to see that if these characters don't come back, what Phase 5 may look like for a Marvel cinematic, whether it's movies or TV shows, including video games. And like I said, it's looking bad. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Marvel should pay more money? Well, not Marvel, but maybe Disney should pay more money to use those characters as long as they want to? Or should the family just say, you know what? We gonna come to some type of agreement? Because the thing is, I think personally they should share the characters. Like, I get it. Y'all probably want some money too. They are trying to bring the characters to the big screen to make numbers with their movies and TV shows. But I think there should be some type of, like, maybe an agreement, or maybe if they could come to some type of contract. That's what it seems like to me. You know what I'm saying? But this is your boy Ill Blurmatic. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And until next time, guys, I'm out.